Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you are all well and good. Welcome to Math class, grade 6, chapter 2, whole numbers, part 2. At last class, we learned about natural numbers, which are also called counting numbers. If we add 0 in the collection of natural numbers, we get a new collection of numbers called whole numbers. Thus, the natural numbers along with the number 0 from the collection of whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and etc. are whole numbers. The number 0 is the smallest and first whole number. All natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. Yes, children, today we are going to learn the specific properties of these operations on whole numbers. That is the properties of whole numbers. The first property is closure property of addition and multiplication. So a plus b is equal to c, and the next one a into b is equal to c when a, b, c are whole numbers. Look at the example. The value of a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 7. A plus b is equal to c. So 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. The sum of any two whole number is a whole number. The collection of whole number is also closed under addition. This property is known as the closure property for addition of whole numbers. And the next one, closure property of multiplication. A into b is equal to c. 5 into 7. 5 sevens are 35. The multiplication of two whole number is also found to be a whole number again. We say that the system of whole number is closed under multiplication. And the next one, commutativity of addition and multiplication. Commutative property. The two properties that a plus b is equal to b plus a. And the next one, a into b is equal to b into a. A and b are whole numbers. That a value is 3 and b value is 4. Now add a plus b is equal to b plus a. 3 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 3. So 3 plus 4, what is the answer, children? 7. And then 4 plus 3, what is the answer, children? 7. So both sides, will you get the same number of answer? Yes, children. You can add any two whole numbers in any order. We say that addition is commutative for whole numbers. This property is known as commutativity of addition. And the next one, commutative property of multiplication. A into b is equal to b into a. 3 into 4 is equal to 4 into 3. 3 4s are 12 and then 4 3 is also 12. You can multiply two whole numbers in any order. We say multiplication is commutative for whole numbers. Thus, addition and multiplication are commutative for whole numbers. And then next, associativity of addition and multiplication. Look at the property. A plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. And the next one, a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. Look at that example. The values are a is equal to 3, b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 8. Look at the first property. A plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. Write the values. 3 plus 5 plus 8 is equal to 3 plus 5 plus 8. Now add first in this bracket. So 5 plus 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. So 3 plus 13 is equal to 16. Now add in this bracket first. 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. The value is 8. So 8 plus 8 is 16. This associativity of addition for whole numbers. And then next, A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. 3 into 5 into 8 is equal to 3 into 5 into 8. First, solve in this bracket. 5 8s are 40. So 3 into 40 is 120. And then next 3 into 5 is 15. 15 8s are 120. So this is the associative property for multiplication of whole numbers. And then next, distributive property. This distributivity of multiplication over addition and subtraction. Look at the example. A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. If A, B, C are whole numbers, the values are A is equal to 5, B is equal to 7 and C is equal to 2. Apply now in that property. 1 5 into 7 plus 2 is equal to 5 into 7 plus 5 into 2. Solve now first in this bracket. 7 plus 2 is 9. So 5 9s are 45. And then next, solve in this bracket. 5 7s are 35. 5 2s are 10. So 35 plus 10 is 45. And then next property, multiplication using subtraction. That means distributive of multiplication over subtraction. So A into B minus C is equal to A into B minus A into C. The values are 5 into 7 minus 2 is equal to 5 into 7 minus 5 into 2. Solve in this bracket first. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 5s are 25. And then next, 5 7s are 35. 5 2s are 10. Now do the subtraction. 35 minus 10 is 25. Okay children, this is the distributive of multiplication over addition and subtraction. Okay children, and then next, identity for addition and multiplication. This is a collection of whole numbers different from the collection of natural numbers. It is just the presence of 0 in the collection of whole numbers. This number 0 has a special role in addition. Look at the table. When you add 0 to any whole number, what is the result children? 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. Will you get the same whole number? Yes. 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. Yes. So it is the same whole number again you are getting. So 0 is called an identity for addition of whole numbers or additive identity for whole numbers we can say. And then next, 0 has a special role in multiplication too. Any number when multiplied by 0, it becomes 0. So 6 into 0, your answer is 0. 0 into 6, your answer is 0. Yes children. For example, observe the pattern. 5 6 are 30. 5 into 5 is 25. 5 4s are 20. Observe how the product decrease. Do you see a pattern in this? Can you guess the last step? Is this pattern true for other whole numbers also? Try doing this with two different whole numbers. And then a number remains unchanged when added to 0. Similar is the case for multiplicative identity for whole numbers. In this table, look at here. 7 ones are 7. 5 ones are 5. 1 12s are 12. 1 hundreds are 100. So, 1 is the identity for multiplication of whole numbers or multiplicative identity for whole numbers. We can say that one. And then using this property, now we are going to solve the problems. Okay children, look at the first sum. Find the sum by suitable rearrangement. Look at the sum. 1962 plus 453 plus 1538 plus 647. The sum is given. Now arrange in the suitable letters. So first you want to arrange this the 4-digit number. Is this also 4-digit number? Arrange it one side. 1962 plus 1538. And then next these two sum of numbers. 453 plus 647. Add separately these two numbers and then these two numbers. Add 2 plus 8 is 10. Write 0 and carry over 1 in 10's place. So 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. Write 0 and then carry over 1 in hundreds place. 1 plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. Write as 5 and then carry over in thousands place. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Your answer is 3500. And then next add 453 plus 647. Add by yourself and check the answer children. What is your answer? 1100. Now add 1 plus 2. These two answers you want to add now. So 3500 plus 1100. So your answer is 4600. Yes. And the next sum, find the product by suitable rearrangement. Find the product. So what is the sum is given? 2 into 1768 into 50. How we can arrange? These two we can take it as first. It is easy to multiply. Yes children, 250s are, what is the answer? 100. Yes, 100 into 1768. So your answer is 1,76,800. Yes children, 1,76,800. And then next one, as the same model, 625 into 279 into 16. Arrange these two numbers first, multiply. Will you get the answer? 10,000. 10,000 into 279. Your answer is 27,90,000. Okay children, multiply carefully and get the answer 27,90,000. And then next, find the value of the following. So the first sum, 297 into 17 plus 297 into 3. Look at the sum. Here also 297 is there. Here also 297 is there. Yes. So take it as common 297 and then remaining 17 plus 3. 17 plus 3. First, what do you want to do? Solve in this bracket. So 17 plus 3 is 20. Now multiply 297 into 20. So 297 into 20 is your answer 5940. One more example. 81,265 into 169 minus 81,265 into 69. So look at here. Here also 81,265 is there. Here also as the same number is there. So take it as common. 81,265 and then multiply. What are the numbers are here? 169 minus 69. First, what to do? Solve in this bracket first. So, do the subtraction. 169 minus 69 is 100. Yes. And then next, multiply 81,265 into 100. Your answer is 81,26,500. Okay, children. Shall we move the next sum? Yes. Find the product using suitable properties. So look at that sum. 738 into 103. 738 into 103. This 103 we can split it as 100 plus 3. So this 100 plus 3 we can multiply now. 738 into 100 plus 738 into 3. This is the distributive property of over addition. Yes. So 738 into 100. What is your answer? 73,800. Yes. And then 738 into 3. 2,214. Now add these two numbers. 73,800 plus 2,214. So your answer is 76,014. Okay, children. One more example. 258 into 1,008. 258 into this 1,008 can write as 1,000 plus 8. Then multiply 258 into 1,000 plus 258 into 8. Now multiply 258 into 1,000. 2,58,000 plus 258 into 8. 2,064. Yes. Now add 2,58,000 plus 2,064. Your answer is 2,60,064. 2,60,064. Okay, children. And the next one, word problem. Read carefully. A taxi driver filled his car petrol tank with 40 liters of petrol on Monday. The next day, he filled the tank with 50 liters of petrol. If the petrol cost 44 per liter, how much did he spend in all on petrol? So Monday, how much petrol did he put in? 40 liter. And the next day, 50 liter. In these 2 days, totally how many liters he filled in the tank? Now add. So 40 liter on Monday and the next day 50 liter. So totally how much he filled? 90 liter. 40 plus 50 is 90 liters. So the petrol cost, how much it is given? 44 per liter. That means 1 liter how much? 44 rupee. So he filled 90 liter. So how much cost it is? 90 into 44. He spent in all on petrol how much? Rupees 4,356. Okay, children, how much? 4,356. So, now the next sum. A vendor supplies 32 liter of milk to a hotel in the morning and 68 liter of milk in the evening. If the milk cost rupees 15 per liter, how much money is due to the vendor per day? So the vendor morning how much milk he supplied? 32 liter, and then evening 68 liter. One day how much liter he supplied? 100 liter. Totally 100 liter he supplies the milk per day. Per day means it is one day. So the cost of milk how much? Rupees 15 per liter. 1 liter how much rupee? 15 liter. So you want to find out 100 liter how much cost it is. So 100 into 15. 100 into 15, the total cost of milk is 1500. How much rupees? 1500. Okay children, today class is over. I hope you understood this topic. I given the homework in your textbook page number 40 and 41. Do the sums carefully using the following properties. Okay children. Shall we meet again in the next class? Thank you all.